Hello friends, Tanya here for Trinity Stamps, and today is day 2 of the product peek for autumn gathering. So much fun stuff, and my first product that I'm going to feature today is the Spooky Sentiment Cut and Foil. As you can see here, we have a shadow die and a hot foiling plate and a word die. Here I have hot foiled the word spooky with some tangerine foil, and I am lining up the shadow die, and you can see that that lines up beautifully. Actually, I have to adjust it here in a second in order to get my margins nicely even. I'll run this through my little die cut machine here. It fits nicely inside this die cut machine if you don't have a large one. And there you have a beautiful foiled and die cut sentiment. This is the word die. If you don't feel like doing a hot foiled sentiment, you can always just die cut the word spooky, and you can use that with or without the shadow. Here's the shadow die cut with some black cardstock and with some vellum. It's very easy to add these die cut words to the shadow die cut piece. I tend to use a reverse tweezers to get a good grip on my word, and then I add some glue. Trinity Stamps does have their own glue that's coming out with this release, and it does have a fine tip. I can't use it because I am allergic to it. I have a bit of a struggle, but it is great glue. How do I know? I tried it out to make sure that I am allergic to it. So you won't be seeing me use that glue. Just know that it is a fantastic glue and it is available. This spooky cut and foil die set is fantastic, and I actually am going to use it a whole lot. I did the shimmery white cardstock on black first, and now I have some shimmery silver cardstock that I'm going to put on the vellum. That will make a perfect sentiment to go with some of the stamps that I'm going to be showing you in just a little bit. There we go. We've got our spooky all put together. And here I have the 3 different ways that you can create with this. The simple die cut, the foiled and die cut, and then the die cut word on a shadow element layered together. Works great. Now I found the very best way to foil this is to lay this foiling die the long way on your platform. And I've got a copper, I've got a black, this one is silver, and this one is aura. Every single one of these foiled perfectly. And when the tangerine one I use later, that tends to have some trouble foiling. So fantastic. Next up we have Sheets and Giggles. I love the title of this stamp set. It is adorable and very punny, and I love all punny things. There are 4 images and 7 sentiments in this 4x6 stamp set and coordinating dice. So cute. Here I have stamped them all, colored them, added some extra details with gel pens and sparkles, and then I used the coordinating dies. Here we've got You're Fabulous, Shake Your Booty, You Have a Beautiful Soul, Have a Spectacular Halloween, Boo, Happy Spooky Season, and Oh Sheet. I love it. Here are a couple of projects that were created. I made this one, and then we have one created by Brenda and another one done by Sylvia. So many beautiful projects to come. Next we have the Spookysaurus. More punniness, love it. Love it, love it. There is one main image, several sentiments, and a couple of accent stamps that you can put beside a word to add extra emphasis. There are coordinating dies for everything but the accent stamps. And here I have stamped them again. I colored our little Spookysaurus and I die cut all of them with the coordinating dies. Candy Attack, Spookysaurus, Roar, Trick, and Treat. So much cuteness. And here we're going to see a sample created by, I think it's by Brenda. Look at that. It kind of a candy corn background going there. Next we have Witch's Brew. Cute little witch stirring her cauldron full of goodness. And there's a cute little cat that goes with this. There are 2 images and 3 sentiment stamps with this. And there are coordinating dies for all of them. Here we have our witch colored all up with the cat. We have a special brew for you, wishing you a happy Halloween and best witches on your birthday. Adorable. We have a couple of samples here for you also. The first one was created by me, and I did use the spooky sentiment and the man in the moose stencil. This one was created by Brenda. And then we have the Punny Mummy. We are all about the puns on this release, at least with the Halloween stuff, and it is adorable. This is a 4x6 stamp set. There are 17 stamps in this stamp set, 2 images and 15 sentiments, and there are coordinating dies for all of the pieces. Here they are, stamped, colored, and die cut. I love our right and left facing mummies. We've got Spooky Mail, Happy Halloween, You're the Best, That's a Wrap, Unwrap Me, Take Time to Unwind, Happy, Birthday, Day, You're So Well Preserved, A Special Treat, From Your, we have Grand, Mummy, and so grandmummies, mummies. You can use all kinds of ways to combine those sentiments to create a specialized sentiment. Here is a gorgeous sample created by Sylvia. Next, we have some stamp sets that have been out for a while. This one is Flyby that came out in 2020. And this has 4 stamps. There's 3 images. And now we have coordinating dies for all of these images. I did create I made one sample that uses all of the last 3 die sets that I'm showing you. Here is the bats and our witch on a broom. Next we have Trick or Treat, which is another silhouette stamp set. This was sized to create a sentiment for a slimline card, but you can use it in many ways. There are 10 image dies in this stamp set, or excuse me, this new die set. There weren't dies for this before. This funny little one is for the spider. We've got the cat, Trick or Treat, so you can separate your sentiment any way you like, and all of the little silhouette kids in their costumes. Here I've stamped all of them with Distress Oxides and then Versamark on top of that, and then I heat embossed those before I die cut all of them. And here is a quick look at a project that I created using this stamp set. Last up, we have a sentiment for almost everything, and this has 38 sentiments. That is a whole lot of sentiments. There are coordinating dies for every single one of these, and I love that. I'm telling you, I love this stamp set to begin with, and this will make it even more versatile for me. Love it. I did stamp, heat emboss, and die cut every single one of these sentiments for you so you could get a good look. I am not reading off all 38 of these. You are welcome to pause this and read them if you would like. that is the last of this day's product peeks. That's 8 products in one day. And here is a card that features a sentiment from that stamp set also. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it makes you so excited for this product release. If you're interested in the products, come back on release day and they'll all be linked in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, bye-bye.